Here's some cool info that you probably didn't know. So for the intro and outro of my song Dirty South, you may have heard some dialogue samples that sound like they're from an old film. Well, you'd be exactly right. That film is the 1952 film The Big Trees, which is a film that has fallen into the public domain, and it is about a small town that makes a lot of its living off of the processing of these large redwood trees. Then along comes a tree baron named Mr. Fallon that is wanting to chop down a whole bunch of the trees and essentially industrialize the area. And the movie is about the community fighting back and rebelling against this guy's efforts to essentially destroy their home. And with Dirty South being a song that talks a lot about rampant industrialism, especially here in the South in the United States, I thought it was incredibly potent and fit the track very nicely. So anyways, here are those dialogue samples.
Settle down now, you'll get paid.
What's all the muss?
What else? Money!
Nobody likes working for nothing.
Come on out here, Fallon!
I've been a wicked man in my time, with a weakness for drink and cards and other trifles. But I've done some reading of the book. And when it says love thy neighbor with all thy heart and with all thy soul, that's great. But if it's not enough, it tacks on with all thy might. And that means might. And that there's fighting talk. It's the only kind Jim Fallon will ever understand.
Whatever we do, Mr. Burns, will be done in conformance with the law.
But Mr. Fallon is using the law to take our land.
The Lord will not fail us.
Well, I see it's no use. Thanks anyhow, Elder, for letting me voice my theology.
But there's also one more section on my album in which you can hear dialogue from this film, and that would be in the outro of my song Dumb Boys with Donja.
That is the most satisfying act of God I've ever had the pleasure of witnessing.
Judge, I demand you appoint a marshal to investigate.
I've appointed one. Marshal Burns, will you kindly look into this case?
Marshal Burns?
Yep. There's not much I can do about an act of God.
So now that you know the info about the film, let me know in the comments, is it one you're going to check out?